The opponent makes a swap into Togekiss, trying to catch an Earthquake, and all they've caught is the work of Shadow Scizor. These bullet punches are absolutely tearing through this pesky Charmer. They throw an 8. This is an ancient power. We choose to shield it up, and we go for the bullet punch farm down, and Scizor is now absolutely loaded. We are going to start unleashing Iron Heads. So let's get into today's video. In today's video, RP3asaur, apologies if I've butchered your name. We are going to call him RP3 for the duration of the video. Has submitted some Shadow Scizor battles. I think Scizor is a phenomenal core breaker in this meta. He's got to play against both Giratina and Cresselia. It beats both Walrein and Trevadent, and obviously it's an absolute wall to them stupid Charmers. It's also pretty good against the more common Nidoqueen. It is double weak to fire, so we've got double water protecting our Scizor. I'm really excited to see how these battles go, and without any further ado, let's get right into it. And in game 1, we lead Shadow Swampert into Scrafty. Pretty neutral lead, 2 Hydro Cannons will KO. We do have to be mindful of the foul play. However, this is just a power-up punch. We sneak a Mud Shot, so this is not too bad for Swampert. As they've gone straight power-up punch, we will reach 2 Hydro Cannons before they reach the foul play, forcing a shield or taking switch advantage. We've actually denied both times, so this is fantastic as Swampert is miles ahead on energy. The opponent is still farming up. This once again is a power-up punch. Swampert will survive, and judging by our HP, we're actually going to make yet another Hydro Cannon. So the opponent is going to be forced to double shield or lose switch advantage. Swampert is absolutely going off. We draw both shields from the opponent. We can allow Swampert to come down, and Gyarados does resist these boosted counters. We are going to have to shield up a potential foul play, and Gyarados is going to leave with residual energy. What is the opponent going to come in with? We do Dragon Breath all the way down. They come in with Cresselia. And as always, kids, stay in school, learn to count. Absolutely fantastic fast move counting from RP3. We catch the resisted Grass Knot, and it does absolutely fuck all. In the back is Escavalier, and this game is absolutely over. Once again, we look to CMP tie on the drill run. Night Slash will put this Escavalier into Aqua Tail range. The opponent actually didn't throw. They're still farming up. Scizor will make yet another Night Slash. We are now lagging. I imagine the opponent has got really tilted at this stage. They don't throw a counter. One bullet punch takes them out, so you already know what's up. The opponent still hasn't come in, so they've definitely forced closed the app. They're absolutely tilting at this stage. They've thrown their phone on the side. When they eventually pick up, they'll be uninstalling Pokemon Go. They're out there dusting off their mouldy old PS4. They've got high hopes of being a champ at Fortnite, but with this poor attitude, you, my friend, aren't going to win at any online games. GG's and thanks for playing, and we're off to a 1-0 start. Although Scizor is a phenomenal core breaker, it obviously is double weak to fire, so RP3 is bringing ABA Water to cover Scizor's vulnerabilities. Moving on into battle number 2, we lead Shadow Swampert into Giratina. You hate to see it, Earthquake does hit for huge neutral damage, especially from a Shadow. However, Giratina does outspam us with these Dragon Claws. We tank the Dragon Claw, we're building up towards the Earthquake, we overfarm. Does the opponent respect the damage of Shadow Swampert? Earthquake lands for big damage. Once again, it is a CMP tie. RP3 is choosing to no shield. Judging by our HP, we can get to a last minute Hydro Cannon. This will not KO, but it will leave the Giratina in a nice comfortable farm down range for whichever Pokemon he chooses to come in with. Giratina does farm down. Let's see which Pokemon we're going to come in with to get ahead on energy. One Dragon Breath snipes Giratina. What does the opponent have in the back? They come in to a Snorlax. This is a pretty neutral matchup. Today sees the return of Master Premier Classic, and this is a matchup you are going to see far too often. We're over farming a boatload of energy. We still haven't thrown a charge move. We are going to be forced to shield up this Body Slam. And as we haven't thrown yet, I imagine we're going to bank this energy and switch out into Scizor. That's exactly the play that we go for. We outpace Snorlax to this Night Slash. Night Slash will not KO, and we are going to have to be mindful of the superpower. It is a CMP tie. Let's see if RP3 commits his final shield. He does commit it. And it's Swampert in the back. This is going to be problematic. We look to CMP tie on the Hydro Cannon. Night Slash should go unshielded, but the opponent shields it up, and it's a CMP tie. Great play from RP3. This Swampert is now energy dry, and our Gyarados is absolutely loaded. First Aqua Tail will not KO, but we should outpace Swampert to 3 Aqua Tails. First one draws the shield. We're over farming, looking to get to the back-to-back. Swampert is still 2 Mud Shots away. However, Swampert is going to lose CMP to Gyarados. Is this Aqua Tail enough to knock out? Yes, it is. And now Dragon Breath should be enough to farm down. And RP3 pulls off a victory from a really rough spot. GG's and thanks for playing. You can already tell in this video, RP3's fast move countering is immaculate. I think a few misplays from the opponent. They shouldn't have shielded up the Night Slash, and once they did CMP tie, they probably should have went for an undercharge. Moving on into battle number 3, we see Obstagoon in the lead, and immediately the opponent thinks, fuck that, the GOAT, I don't want any of that action, and they quit the match. Bit of a strange one, but we'll take that victory, and we're off to a 3-0 start. Moving on into battle number 4, let's see if this opponent fancies their chances. We lead Shadow Swampert into Walrus. This is a bit of a negative matchup. Earthquake will hit for big neutral damage. However, these Icicle Spheres are also neutral and they are really spammy. We tank the first one. The opponent looks to make a catch on the Earthquake on Togekiss. High Togekiss meets Scizor. These bullet punches are absolutely shredding through this pesky Charmer. The opponent throws on 8. This will be an ancient power. We choose to shield it up and we are going to commit to the bullet punch farm down. And now Scizor is absolutely loaded. Back out comes the Walrus and we're going straight for the stab Ironhead. Ironhead is neutral due to the Ice Water typing. It does around 40% of the HP and we're at the back-to-back. Is the opponent willing to burn a shield? They do return the shield and they are now firing off an Icicle Sphere. Icicle Sphere will KO despite it being resisted from this range. Our Swampert is absolutely loaded, but we've only got one shield, so we choose to come in with Gyarados. They switch out into Trevadent. This is brilliant for our Gyarados as Swampert absolutely doesn't want to see this pesky tree. We correctly shield up a Shadow Ball and now this game should be over, but fucking hell, we're getting a boatload of lag. We're trying to hit the crunch. Eventually we do get the crunch off. Crunch will knock out or draw the final shield. The opponent calls the bait and there is no bait in, and once again we're going straight for the crunch. I really like this player. Crunch will be drawing the final shield and Swampert comes in for the big Hail Mary. High Walrus, bye Walrus, Earthquake, get fucking wrecked Walrus. GG's and thanks for playing. Once again, really nice plays there from RP3. We knew we had to go for the crunch, as I think the potential win con for the opponent was calling a bait, and we absolutely weren't baiting. We grabbed the final shield, combo played into Swampert, and Earthquake was all she wrote. Moving on into the next battle, we see Shadow Swampert into Shiny Swampert. Who will win this matchup? We sneak a Mud Shot. This is just a Hydro Cannon. Hydro Cannon does not KO. However, Big Stab Earthquake does. We build up to the Earthquake and we are now firing off a Hydro Cannon. Does the opponent respect the potential Earthquake? They actually catch it on Venusaur. Great catch from the opponent. But once again, Shadow Scizor is about to go to fucking work. We come in, fire off this Night Slash immediately. It does not KO. However, whatever Venusaur throws is going to be resisted due to our bug. Steel typing. Frenzy Plant is an absolutely busted move, but that, my friend, is double resisted. Back out comes Swampert. They are firing their energy immediately. We are choosing to shield this up as we have residual energy. We are going straight for this Night Slash. Night Slash will not KO, but the opponent chooses to shield it up. We are going to CMP tie to the next move. Scizor would win CMP, but we actually choose to go for the extra and we get it. RP3 now switches out into a Gyarados, and in the back is a Skarmory. Holy crap, this is not the Great League. You are seeing an XL Skarmory. You can see that due to its smaller stat product, one Aqua Tail and the Dragon Rust have got it into yellow. The opponent goes straight for the Brave Bird. That lowers their defense, so now we can come back in with Scizor. We overfarm just a touch. Night Slash will be more than enough to take out with the lowered defense. Now it's going to be all about energy management. We make this Night Slash trying to get a shield off the opponent. They smartly no shield. Scizor is going to get Mud Shot down, so we combo play into Swampert. This will be definitely getting the final shield from the opponent, and now it's going to be about whether they can manage their energy correctly. The opponent throws a Hydro Cannon. This will be taking care of our Shadow Swampert, and then it's going to be a race. Can we get to the Night Slash? We cannot, and the opposing Swampert is going to be able to clutch up this game. GG's, very well played from the opponent. So you can see we went 4-1 in the set. I think a great display there from Shadow Scizor. As I said in the intro, it's a great core breaker. It's got play against all the Charmers, Nidoqueen, Trevadent, and the big fat Walrus. So it is a really great core breaker. I think the team RP3 built is also pretty good. It's got double fire answers as Scizor is double weak to fire. So if you're enjoying the content, smash that like button. If you're new, consider subscribing. If you like your battles featured on the channel, a link to my battle submission form is down below. I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.